Hey, so I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to change the coolant in the 2 liter, or I guess any Mazda Skyactiv G vehicle. Like this is, I looked at engine bays, they all look the same. I think some of them they don't have this reservoir tank now, they have something here. Anyways, the ones that have this tank here, the way it's mounted is this tab, and then there's a harness that goes over it. So if you move this harness aside, which I did, you could just remove this and then pull it up, and then this piece will come out, and then you could just wiggle it out. So you don't even have to remove the tabs or the tabs for the harness. If you just push it, there's enough space. So I think it takes like around 7 liters of coolant. I think I removed, it was 6, but I'm doing a radiator flush. So I put the Prestone radiator flush fluid in, and I filled it up with distilled water, and I ran it for a couple hours, drove it around, and now I just emptied it. So it's really easy to dump without even getting yourself wet. See if I can see the there it is. There's the valve to turn it on and off, so you can get to it from the top. You can get to it from the bottom, but you will get wet. But you don't have to jack up the car or anything, but you do have to remove this 8mm bolt, and there's a cover there, and you can reach the valve here. It is there, as you can see, but you're gonna get messy if you want to go from the top. It's easier. Also, you have to, when you're draining it, just slowly remove this cork and leave it halfway in. Otherwise, what happens is it dumps into the plastic covers, into the other plastic covers. So just set it and leave it, let it go. And then there's the plastic cover for the radiator flush, or what? Yeah, I just labeled it. I labeled the other one. The bigger one is oil, and then there's a third one right here in the center, which I don't know what it is for. Never used that one. I don't think it's for transmission. If you think you want to change the transmission fluid, this is a manual. You have to remove the whole cover underneath there. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is I bought the Mazda Prestone Max, the Mazda, the green. I think there's a blue now as well, but I know there was green in this car, so I'm putting the same stuff in. This is Mazda, I think it's still using this. It says all Mazdas. So it's FL22, I believe, is the spec. But I think all you have to look for is that it's made for all Mazdas. So next I'm going to fill this with, I emptied this, I cleaned this. I marked these actually with permanent markers so I can see where the fill lines are now. I didn't even know there was an L there before I saw the F. I was looking at it, and it was always, what I did was I added the flush to this, and because the radiator was full, this never actually moved. So I'm going to fill the radiator up now with water to flush out the rest of the flush. I'm going to drain it again, and then I'm going to start putting in coolant, and then drain it again a little bit to flush out some of that water. But yeah, this will help me. So I'm going to fill this. Actually, I could see if I can do this with one hand. How easy this is to put back. So I'll line up the tab. Well, I think I will use 2 hands to align the tab at the bottom. And maybe not. Yeah, got it in with 1 hand. And that's it. So I'm gonna fill this up now to the full line, and just with coolant, because it's not gonna get used because I'm gonna fill this up with water.